Hey, what's up guys? It's Kicksgrams here, coming out to you with another video. Let's queue 1v1 and 2v2. This video, I want to start off by thanking all my subscribers. Mainly my subscribers come from my shorts. Thanks for 200 subs. But it's been definitely a journey, and I'm really looking forward to seeing where I go after this, what's next. But, oh yeah. Also, if you did see my first live commentary video, I just want to say thank you. And if not, I'll go ahead and leave it in the description, at the top of the description. So you can go check that out, see what I can do to improve. But yeah, just if you do have any feedback for me, just go ahead and leave it in the comments. I appreciate all feedback, good and bad. So I know what things I need to improve on, other than like gameplay wise and stuff like that. But yeah, I have a few topics I want to talk about in this video. First would be movies. Second would probably be video games. Third would be, oh, I whiffed. Third would be collectibles. Just want to brush on a few of those. And we'll first get into movies. So one thing that I want to cover on this channel is the things I enjoy. So obviously Rocket League is something I enjoy, so that's obviously going to be covered. So whether that be the new car or stuff like that, maybe some gameplay, good challenge, and the new movies that come out, would be so like into this Across the Spider-Verse, forgive me. Maybe some new ones that I've seen recently. Wow, that is a really good goal. I was just like in awe. I was just checking it out. Wow, that's really nice. Damn, this guy's peeking. Yeah, like everything that's relevant. So the new Transformer movie actually just came out, which is I know my buddies saw it. I haven't seen it yet, but Across the Spider-Verse I did see. That one I did see. The Covenant, it's with Jake Gyllenhaal. It's a movie about something based on a true story just after the 9/11 incident, about us going to war and stuff like that. And the Flash movie actually comes out when I'm recording this the next day, so that'll be fun. I'm not gonna go see, I don't really like going to premieres, so I probably won't be seeing it soon. This guy's pretty good. But yeah, those are a few movies. I think the one that's most relevant would obviously be Transformers, since there is a collab with Rocket League, and obviously Fortnite if you have the Battle Pass. So Optimus Primal. Thought he was trolling. Let's see what he does. But yeah. So yeah, on top of the topic of video games, so I have some clips through Fortnite that I do post in my shorts, like I mentioned in the last video. I don't want to make videos on it yet, only because I want to establish myself more as a Rocket League channel. I'm debating if I want to do a review video though on the car itself. I can't really make up my mind right now, but we'll see. Boost. But yeah, I haven't really decided. I kind of want to, because it'd be really good content to have on my channel as one of my early videos, so I'm kind of leaning towards that way. But yeah, as far as collectible wise, I did mention it in my last video about the stuff I collect. So it'd be pops, video games, comics, and I actually do have a collectibles page that I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This week I'm actually taking a week off from posting, just to let the channel breathe a little bit for whatever reason. But yeah, I'll leave that, and it's on Instagram, so I'll leave that in the link as well in the description, so y'all can follow that if you care to. and it's called Keith Collects. So every Monday I post a pop, every Wednesday I post a comic, and every Friday I post a video game. So there's some structure to it. So one other thing I want to touch on, I tend to put a quote in the beginning of a video. Although my first video, I think, one of my first highlight videos, I put the quote at the end. And I realized that was a bad idea because nobody's going to watch, nobody's going to stick to the end just to see a quote or even remember it maybe, but who knows. So yeah, I've started to put them in the beginning. And the reason for that is I'm really big on like self-motivation and stuff like that. So I think it's very important to self-motivate, especially, you know, if you do a lot of stuff on your own and you feel like there's some days you just don't have the energy. I think it's best, you know, if there's nobody there that you can really turn to, there's always someone that can motivate you. And I can't even tell you the amount of times that I've been online just on, you know, Facebook or Instagram. I see TikTok videos or Twitter videos, and it's just people, you know, saying motivational quotes, and they have motivational videos that are edited, and it's just, you know, a lot of that really brings me some joy in when I don't have motivation. But yeah, I think it's very important. That's one thing that I definitely am grateful to have, you know, the will to self-motivate. I know a lot of people don't, or they need that external motivation, and, you know, they feel like they can't ever find it. So I want to talk about, maybe, I guess since Transformers is the most relevant right now, I'll talk about the series a little bit, my experience with Transformers, how big of a fan I am, and stuff like that. So when I first watched Transformers, it came out what, 2004? I think that's when it came out, 2004. I went to the premiere, and that was like one of the only premieres I've ever gone to. It was really awesome. I remember, I have actually a specific memory of my buddies who, they went to the premiere with us. It was a separate family, or we're like childhood friends, and their parents bought them all the toys right after the movie. All the toys that had just been released at Target, and I was so jealous because I was only able to get maybe like one or two later that week, but they got all of them. Every single toy that came out, they got all of them that night. I just thought that was really cool. Actually, those toys I would end up keeping, and I sold some of them to the comic shop I used to work at. One, I sold them because I really didn't have any room for them, and, you know, I think they could have been appreciated somewhere else. So plus I can use the credit too, so I ended up getting a video game or something. But nonetheless, I think the first one is really good. The second one is also, I think, probably one of my favorites. I love them all to a certain degree, but since I'm kind of a movie buff, I wouldn't say like I'm an expert on movies or anything like that, but I appreciate the cinematography, you know, the way shots are, the score and stuff like that. And the second one, I love the fight in the forest. It's obviously probably the most iconic part. And in the third one would be Dark of the Moon, Transformers Dark of the Moon. That scene when he's going through the middle of the street, and there's just a bunch of Decepticons, and he's just mowing through them like super easily. I think that's one of my favorite scenes. Yeah, let me know if you guys are Transformers fans, and what do you guys think of the Transformer car. And I'm not too sure how I feel about the emote, especially with the Bumblebee emote. I'm really not too sure how I feel about that. But I mean, it does change it up. So I appreciate, you know, Rocket League for changing it up for once. Yeah, I might get it though. I'm trying to get it probably by the end of this week. So today is Friday right now, so we'll see. And if I do, because obviously I want to put out a review video, so if I do get it, obviously have to have it to put out a legitimate review, in my opinion. And for our next video, I had a topic idea of the top 5 cards I like to use in Rocket League, because I don't just like maining. You know, if you look at any of my highlight videos, I use a range of cars. I use like the Guardian, or the Batmobile, Honda Civic, Octane, Fennec, Breakout. Just use a plethora of cars. Let's see. Oh, nice bump. But yeah, I'm curious to see if you guys like the Transformers movies. Oh, and obviously it goes on to Age of Extinction, would be the 4th installment in the Transformers series. And that one is pretty cool, but I have that typical, you know, it sucks because that the Dinobots are only shown in like the last 15 minutes, and that's usually everybody's gripe with that movie, which is totally understandable, you know, because the whole marketing is based off, you know, extinction, dinosaurs, stuff like that. So that was very unfortunate that we only got to see a little bit. But it's definitely something I think if they ever brought him back, that would be really cool. Oh, good. My bad. Forgive me if you hear my button clicking. My mic is really sensitive. But yeah, the 4th one, another thing I would say I don't like, I think it started in the 3rd one, is that they started making the Transformers faces too human. And I'm not really too big of a fan. I'm not too sure how they evolved in the comic wise, you know, whether that be in the old Marvel Transformer comics or the IDW. I'm not too sure how they evolved, but I'm not really too much of a fan when it comes to, you know, humanistic androids like that. When their faces are too realistic or too comparable to humans, I like them really blocky, like the G1 Transformers. And the fifth for the Michael Bay production would be The Last Night, and that's the one where at the end of Age of Extinction, Optimus Prime is like, he's looking for his creator and he's gonna kill him or whatever. And then in the first scene in the 5th one, he's like flying through space and he didn't reach, and he's basically, you know, dead. He's just floating there. And then that's when he meets the creator. I forget what her name is. I think there's something with a Q. Quinton or there's something like that. Forgive me, I haven't seen The Last Night in forever. But yeah, the next movie, oh, I almost had to dodge that bump though. It's a good game. But yeah, the next movie, and then it goes on to Bumblebee, which takes place in the past, would be pretty cool, and then Rise of the Beasts. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy, just go ahead and leave a like, and I appreciate y'all just tuning in, listening to me rant about pointless stuff. So thanks, appreciate it. We'll see you guys next time.